that Evander Kane had such amazing talent on the piano. He shared that video on his Twitter earlier this week and said that he's only 9 years old when that was taken. What's up, guys? Alexis Downie here with this week's episode of Icebreakers at Home Edition. Once again, I have an awesome guest on this week, but first want to hit on a few different topics. The NHL has extended its stay-at-home self-quarantine for players and staff members until April 15th now. The Ottawa Senators announced that 3 more players on the team have tested positive for the coronavirus. That is a total of 5 members of their team, all of whom are recovering. And finally, the NHL and NHL Players Association released that their Future Goals program will now be free access online. The program features hockey-related STEM courses that teachers and parents can use to educate their kids. Catherine Bogart, a producer and host for the New Jersey Devils, sat down and chatted with me this week over Zoom, and here's our great conversation.
How's everything going? How's quarantine?
Good. Yeah, it's different, right? Like, it's so weird to just have your life switch 1 second to another, but I'm down in DC for a bit just to hang out with some family.
Do you have a favorite piece of content that you've gotten to produce so far this season?
I think one of them, I have a show called Jersey Life, and it's been a really fun challenge for me. We were able to highlight a couple stories in particular through that show that have been incredible. One of them is of a kid named Evan. He's a big play-by-play. He actually will play a video game and do play-by-play while he's playing the video game himself. He has autism, so that has limited him in jobs in the past, but it has never limited his potential. And he actually came out and called part of a game for us on our radio network.
Awesome.
And it was unbelievable. He is so talented, and he's just been such a kind soul for me to be able to get to know and to tell his story. So that was truly an incredible moment. And that's the type of stories I love to tell.
And in terms of the team, it's kind of been a rebuilding mode for them between the coaching changes, the trade deadline. Like, how exciting has that been to watch through this season and moving towards the future?
It's been a fun season, and there's a lot of bright things happening for this franchise. I'm really excited about some of these prospects that have either been picked up recently in recent drafts or have been traded during trade deadline. So there's some really bright stars in the future for the Devils. It's a really wonderful organization, and that starts from the top down, our CEO all the way down to me. Everyone in this organization is dedicated to bringing the best product possible to everyone. So it's been really cool to work for an organization that's so committed to not only having success, but also being the right people and doing it the right way.
Jack Hughes, a name that is just something. When you think of the Devils, you think of Jack Hughes. So the Metropolitan Division, especially this season, has been so tough and generally is a very tough division. How do you think that he specifically has adjusted to playing in the NHL and playing at that competitive level?
Yeah, it's definitely a change. Last season he was playing in the USHL. So it's definitely a jump from USHL to pros, and everyone sees that. Every rookie goes through a period of time where they're still developing and they're still learning the game. It's a different game. Sure, it's still hockey, but it's quicker and it's faster and it's more physical, especially at that NHL level. He's learning a lot, and there's a lot of really good veterans on that team to help him out. I know years down the road from now, when he's seeing so much success, he'll be able to look back into those first couple of seasons with the Devils and say that that really helped shape him. He has leaders like PK Subban. You have Kyle Palmieri, who has been instrumental in helping him with his growth. Even Travis Zajac, a player that's about to hit 1,000 games in the NHL, one of less than 40 people to ever do that. So there's a lot of good leadership for Jack to definitely lean on and learn from.
I love to talk about the things that the players and the teams are doing off the ice. So are there any community initiatives that the team has taken part in throughout the season, or any of the player initiatives that you want to highlight?
Yeah, there's so many, honestly. And with my role, I've been able to work with a lot of those players and a lot of those initiatives. Everything from hospital visits around the holiday time, where we bring out the entire team, and we went to over 13 facilities to visit with nurses, visit with patients, visit and just spread some holiday cheer and some Devils prizes. That was incredible. A lot of the players on the team, though, do have individual initiatives. We actually are featuring one of the players and his initiatives in an upcoming episode, Jersey Life, my show presented by Infinity. So Will Butcher actually just started something with his wife to benefit animals in the New Jersey area, especially those who are in shelters or those who are more impacted. So that is definitely something that I won't spoil any of it, but it'll be on our show coming up soon. But all the players are just really dedicated to giving back. They really find that Jersey is their home, and it's the only professional sports team in New Jersey. And right now, maybe not so much on the charity side of things, but a couple of the players are starting TikTok, which I'm all about. I love TikTok. So
it's amazing.
So check out Connor Carrick and PK Subban. They just started up. I have a feeling some others might join too, but it's cool to see these players, especially in the pause, still use their time to spread information from their platform and then also bring some cheer by doing fun things like dances on TikTok.
What are some of the ways that the Devils are trying to stay engaged with their fans during the quarantine, besides TikTok?
Well, we've been doing simulated games. So even though our season paused, we took the rest of our regular season games and actually simulated on NHL 20 the games that we would have been playing against the exact rosters that we would have played. So it's been a full team effort from multiple departments, from creative and content to PR to hockey ops. So many people have had a hand in it, which is awesome to see. Tonight is actually one of our games. It's our fan appreciation game because it's our final home game of the season against the Buffalo Sabres. So there's a lot of in-game activations that we're actually doing with game presentation helping us out and bringing their actual real life game presentation into this video stream that's going out on all of our platforms. We've also been making sure that even off social media or off the website, we're engaging with our community and really supporting our community during this time. It's a horrible pandemic and a horrible time that we're going through, but it's really important to me that our organization has stepped up and really shown that we're here and we're committed to help each other.
Thanks so much for taking the time to speak with me, and
of course,
stay safe at this time.
Thank you. You too. Yeah. Hopefully hockey will be back soon, but more importantly, hopefully everyone's safe and getting the help that they can when they need it.
Thank you for tuning in to this week's episode of Icebreakers, and we'll see you next week.